All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coronas Civic Arena for our first annual hockey game. I've got Faith No More. She is on a camera to my left, sitting next to Alex Niokas's heater. She's got a maid over there. She's a little closer than I am. Maddie Ice, of course, is directing, and I got one of Glenn Sonmore's close personal friends, Rand Rasky, the girls' hockey coach. Rand, how you doing tonight? Stay warm?
Doing good, It's a good hockey atmosphere. It's plenty warm in here. You're probably used to those warm, heated booths, Lee, in the basketball court, possibly volleyball, and a little bit of football. I am.
I told Max this afternoon, I said, I got to go do a hockey game, and I'm afraid it's going to be colder in the rink than it has been at a football game all last fall. But this is just pretty cool. You know, I got to tell you, I've only been to one hockey game, and I think that was when Alex was back in high school. That would have been 2005, 2006, somewhere in there. I came up here to watch Alex play when he was in high school for Painesville. Now, of course, he's coaching here for the River Lake Stars. And Rand, tonight we got the Stars, their first ever. I was talking to the coaches earlier tonight. Their first ever hosting a playoff game in the history of the program.
You know, that's pretty special. You know, the program has come a long way from that. And usually the way things were arranged before, our first games would end up in Roseau or things like that. And, you know, it's good to have people at home here. I think we're going to have a good crowd. There's a lot of buzz. I look over at that student section, and that looks pretty full. It's kind of a whiteout theme right now, so it's going to be fun as Fergus takes the ice.
Fergus taking the ice here. Number 5 seed, the Otters from Fergus Falls. They come into this game with a record of 11 wins, 13 losses, and 1 tie. And here come the Stars to our right. Again, River Lakes coming in with a record of 14, 10, and 1, finishing 4th in the Section 6A. Regular season, River Lakes won 7-3 and 4-1. So the coaches are pretty optimistic about this game. Rand, I got to ask you about your girls program. Boy, congratulations on a great run there, making it to the section finals.
Yeah, you know, it was a great run. It was a special group. You know, we had a couple of seniors who are with us, and we're going to miss them. I want to point that out dearly. You know, with Abby Bullard and Tyra Johnson, both contributors this year. So, but as we get going here, you know, the program, we've grown too as well, but we still need numbers. And you know, we had a great year, and next year I think the girls are looking to move forward on hopefully get that state tournament next year.
And a lot of underclassmen yet, right?
Yeah,
on that varsity level.
A lot of underclassmen. You know, we only graduated 2 seniors. We got a good core of juniors coming up. Our goaltending is young, so yeah, it's, the future looks pretty good.
That's awesome, and it was nice to see the girls, like I said, get to that section finals. And I know with Alexandria moving up to 2A in the girls' side,
right,
that kind of opens up a little bit for you guys. I thought they should be 2A. Did you agree with that?
You know, you drive around Alexandria, there's houses, there's homes everywhere, and you just kind of wonder how they're not AA. And their program is strong, and I think they're where they should be. You give them a couple years, they're going to be back at that state tournament at the AA level, just like they were in A.
I think they were a 3 seed in AA.
They were.
So I mean, it wasn't like they went up to AA and dropped down to like the 8 seed or 9 seed. So
exactly, you know, they have a great program, and I know the coaches well up there, and the younger coaches too to the youth level. They're going to be right there. It's a solid program.
How, you know, the dynamics with this co-op, Cold Spring, Albany, St. John's Prep, New London Spicer, Corey,
Eden Valley Watkins.
Yep.
Avon. You know, there's quite a few. Looks like we got to do our little national anthem here, Lee.
Yeah, we're going to take a
All right, we'll take a quick break here.
All right, we are back and ready to rock and roll. And talking with Rand up here, that co-op.
Yeah,
how does that come together?
The co-op comes together quite well. We do need the surrounding communities to make it happen with the numbers. We can't do it just with the individual towns. And the youth programs do a great job of supplying the varsity programs with quality players. A lot of volunteer hours by the coaches, the parents, I should say, and running the rinks, running the concession stands. It's a whole group effort, so it is fun to have. Looks like we're getting close here, Lee.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. The Otters come in with this Ben Swanson, only a freshman in goal. You know something about that as far as starting underclassmen in goal. So he's going to be the freshman starter. On the other side of the rink, Painesville's own Drew Kagan gets the starting goal. Drew, I was talking to the coaches earlier, number 1 in save percentages in Class A, also number 1 in goals against. And Alex Nichols was telling me he still had to play some JV this year. So, I mean, that's saying something. He's playing varsity and JV. So,
yeah, I think going into it, I don't know if Drew is considered the number 1, but he's definitely earned his keep, and he's in there, and he does a great job. I've got to watch him a couple times, and Drew's very athletic. So here we go. We dropped the puck, and then they're off.
Into the zone now, looks like number 24 for the Stars, picking that one up.
That's Abe Bowler there. Abe's pretty big athlete there. He's represented our football team well this past fall.
Bowler's a big kid. Only a junior, I believe, is Abe.
Right, yep. You watch Abe, he'll be very physical out there. He brings a presence to his game, so it'll be fun to watch Abe to see what happens here tonight.
We got Stanley on a wing. He's going to step off now. Number 8 coming in, that's Nick Rutledge from New London Spicer, senior. All the way down the ice.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, it's a different perspective from up here being on the bench. I've watched, there's a big hit by Abe right there. There's some physicality. What do they call in here? It looked like a hand pass in the zone. So I think it was a hand pass, so that's all right. We're going to bring it back up. But
yeah, Abe really laid the lumber there.
Well, they call that setting the tone. It's just like out on the football field. You deliver some big hits, and it shows where you're at. So it looks like it's going all the way down to Fergus's end here.
Yeah, it's going to open up over there down on the point in the circle there on the left side. In front of that goalie, that is Ben Swanson for Fergus. Sliding over now, number 18 for River Lakes. I don't have him in here.
I think he got 16. That's Blake Blattner there. He's a senior. He represented that football team in Ricori. They're the state champion. Blake was a lineman, very solid over there. And, I've watched him grow up and play hockey here at River Lakes, too. Very good player.
Yes, he is. And Rutledge got a shot on goal early there. And another swipe at it by Rutledge. Knocked back in by number 22. That is Baumgartner. Talked to his dad in the warming house earlier tonight. I believe he's the AD over in Ricori.
Yeah, what a great guy he's been.
He is. Real nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, he does a great job with that program over there. There goes Blattner, and he dumps it in. It's still loose.
Blattner's after it. Now Pulsifer down there to get it for the Stars. Back out to center ice. Regroup and kind of fanned on that one.
Yeah, little jitters there. I think Sam Zire there. He's one of the younger defensemen in there, and he'll settle in. He's a fine player. He's just
like we talked about earlier, Rand. This is their first ever home opener on the playoff side for the Stars. So I'm sure they got some jitters out there.
Oh, definitely, yeah. You're right on there, especially in hockey. That first goal sets the tone, and we'll see who's going to battle here to get that. I think both teams are just trying to feel each other out right now.
Yep. Down in the corner now, Fergus is trying to get it out of their own zone here as number 23 for the Stars. That is Ethan Howard. Knocks it back in.
Howard's a big kid.
Big kid, right?
Yeah, he's stepping up in the play. They're getting low right away. Our D is really strong. I noticed that here in the opening moments.
Down by the ice, I was down by the bench before the game when the Stars came out. That Griffin Dunnick is a huge, big kid.
You'd like to see a guy like that on the basketball court, too. But, he's a pretty tall kid.
He is. Trying to save it from going out. They do. All the way down.
All the way down. They'll call icing here.
Yep. So Tagan will corral it down there and icing and gives both teams a chance to make this shift. Hockey's a little bit different than football and basketball, where you can't keep a kid out there that long.
No, you go out there for 45 seconds, you give it all, and then you gotta switch it up because you gotta have good legs and have some lungs left in that third period.
That's right. And they make it look so easy. They're pretty graceful out there on those skates, so it doesn't look like they're working hard,
right?
Then you see them on the bench, and boy, you can tell they've been working hard.
Yeah, they're breathing hard, that's for sure.
I don't know if this is the crow's nest or the bullpen, or what do we call this up here, Matty Ice? I'm not sure what we call this up here, but it's a pretty good view for a hockey game, and I'm not even that cold anymore.
It is pretty good up here, Lee. You're right.
You can come up here when you coach. The Stars keeping it in that end, and the Otters just can't get it out of their own zone right now. Now they kick it out to center ice.
It's like they regroup here. I think we're going to see a little bit harder forecheck here by the Stars when they settle in. They're going to keep the puck deep. They're going to keep Fergus on their toes. Here's a chance here, dumping it deep again. They're going to keep that defense going back and forth and keep them tired. It's probably what they want to do.
Yeah, that's what the coaching staff, I talked to them about 6:15 this evening, and that's what they wanted to do, keep dumping it in and make their defense work.
Yeah, there's nothing more to take away the legs in that first period, and I'm kind of watching here. I think Fergus is probably going to be running 2 lines. And I think the Stars will probably go to that too and get a rest with the third, but definitely got to keep the pressure on. There's a chance there for Fergus. Nothing major, but just a little bit of shot on the side.
Yeah, just a little shot on the side. I don't even know if Tang got a glove on that. It might have hit the side of the net. They're back in deep. That's Stanley down in the corner on the end boards. Gives it back. That's Dunnick down there. Ladies and gentlemen, as I get a little more comfortable up here, I'm going to know these guys' names. Hey, that's a shot
I thought that was in.
Through the crease.
Nice delivery there by Bullard there at the top, and then we had a nice tip by Dunnick. So the Stars are applying a little pressure here. Fergus looks like they're going to break it out. No, not kept in, but nice rush there. That's good to see.
It was. And this Logan Stelmach, senior from Ricori, their leading scorer for the Stars. Good young hockey player.
A very talented kid, Logan is. Again, watching him grow up, he's probably our most skilled player we have out there tonight. Sure. He's going to find the net here tonight. Probably is my prediction. He's a good player.
Yeah, and that's going to be tied up here down there on the end boards.
Looks like they froze the puck and they're laying on it, so we'll have a face-off here to the right of Drew. Now the refs are pretty familiar. This is a good group of guys out here. Actually, there's you get a lot of familiar faces in the hockey community.
Sure
it's the same ones, so
right. I see a Shiro, number 17, Jaden Shiro, sophomore from Gainesville, got some ice time there that last shift.
I think Jaden's been a kind of a surprise. He caught the coach's eye this year, and he's earned some playing time. And I think the coaching staff has definitely opened it up there. And he's a big kid too. Another tall kid out there.
Yeah, he is. Balls for up to Rutledge. Now it's right underneath us, and it's kicked down into the zone of the Otters, trying to get it out of their own zone, and they do. Here we come now, 1-on-2. Down in the circle, tries to center it. Nobody home for Fergus Falls. Picked up by Rutledge. Rutledge going to pick it up down there in Fergus' zone. They're going to tap it back out of the zone. Good pressure here by the Stars early on in this first period. 11:42 left. Shot on goal, backhand,
nice save by Tang, and they kind of caught him on the weak side there, and Drew stuck his pad out and made a nice play.
And a nice little stop there, and he hands it right back off.
They're popped out in front.
Get it out, boys.
Deere going to clean it up.
Another shot on goal. Tangen with a save. Another save by Tangen.
Got a little bit of rush here by Fergus, and they're applying the pressure here. There they go. They got a freeze there, hit at the top of the net. So nice flurry there by Fergus Falls.
Yes, it was.
Tangen stepped up there and did a fantastic job. It shows why he's earned a spot there.
Yeah, we missed a couple chances to get it out of our own zone there, as Tangen making a few saves there. We had, last time I checked, Matty Ice, 33 subscribers, viewers tonight. Shot on goal again, Tangen. 35, 55 people listening in tonight. Get it out of the zone, nicely done.
There goes Griffin. We got a 2-on-1 here. Try to get it across to Stanley.
Stanley can't quite get there as it was tipped by a defenseman. And here come the Otters right underneath us. Stanley trying to kick away there. Stanley right underneath us. Now off to number 22. That is Baumgartner. Baumgartner goes into the zone.
Knocked off the puck there nicely by 16 from Fergus. He goes right up the slot.
Wow.
Nice breakout. We got a 3-on-2 for Fergus. Nice move at the line. Nice job. Nice back check by 21. That's Stelmach, I believe. That's
yes,
nice
it
play.
is. Stelmach down fighting down there, and he gets it away. That is number 2. That is Sawada.
Joel Sawada.
Yep.
Cold Spring kid there. He's a very fast skater. He's not the biggest kid out there, but he's one of the quickest ones out there. You'll see that in this game here.
Rutledge going down to pester this offensive chance. Oh, look at this. Rutledge stole the puck, tried to get it
almost
to
a turnover.
Pulsifer. All the Otters up the far side. That's knocked off the puck there, out of the zone. Dumped back in now by the Otters. See what the Stars can do.
Ethan Howard broke it out there, and Fergus applying a little bit of pressure here, Lee.
Yes, they are. Spending a lot of time down in our zone. Nice pass, entry pass to the center. Goes right through him. Defenseman now comes up. Shot on goal. Tangy kicks it wide. Another shot. Fighting, and the net's going to come off.
Well, that was a nice flurry there by Fergus. The boys got to tighten up a little bit here and get the puck out of the zone. I think, Fergus had a nice rush. We got to defend that right away.
They did. So question, if you have a situation like that, do you tell your girls, knock it off, knock it off?
Yeah, I wish we could train them that well to do that, to get that play. But, do they ever try to do that? I'm not going to say they don't. I remember a couple years ago one of our girls did that purposely, and it's a penalty. So you don't want to get caught doing that. Delay a game.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's
scrum out in front of the net, and you just want to save your goaltender any way you can.
Oh, it'll get physical. The girls, they get pretty physical. I think you're going to see some more of that here. Someone's got to set their presence yet, and they haven't done it. And I think River Lakes will step it up here.
Stanley on the face-off here. He wins it to Stallnet. Out of his zone to center ice now. All the way down that near side. Behind the net it rolls. That is Dunnick, 13.
What do we got here? We got a penalty here. I don't know who they're going to call that on. That could go both ways.
I didn't see it.
It looks like it's going to be on Fergus. Once Fergus touches the puck here, they're going to blow it.
Now it is.
Chance to see a little power play here action by the Stars.
Really?
I don't know the percentages. I didn't do a lot of homework. I heard Lee was looking for some help here, and
I do appreciate it, my man.
Step up and do that. I love giving back, and it's fun. I live for hockey these days, and that's what I like doing. So
yeah, this is great for me. I mean, you've got Matty Ice, Fate No More. We're up here, like you said. We're not usually up here at the hockey rink, but we sometimes venture out of the city limits, don't we, Faith? Yeah. No, we're in the township tonight.
A little out of the comfort zone there, Lee.
We can make it happen. So, first penalty of the night. We got a little.
Yeah, shot from the point there from Stelmach. Looks like Stelmach runs the point. That one hit the roof. I think we're going to get an end zone face-off here for the Stars.
So did you get the that penalty, Rand?
I just think it was roughing down there in the corner. They got tangled up, and I thought it could have went either way, but fortunately it went to the Stars. So let's see if we can capitalize on this. We got a minute and 50 left here in the power play.
Yeah, let's win this face-off and set something up here in the Otters zone. Fergus trying to win this. The Stars do. Shot on goal wide. Stanley with it. Back behind the net now. This is Dunnick. Can't see who's over in that corner.
Yeah, Dunnick out there right now.
That's
looks like you got Ethan Howard out there, and Blake Blattner's out there. So there's a lot of firepower out there. We got some talented kids.
Yes, they do. And that was Stelmach on the shot on goal. The freshman goaltender for the Otters corrals that one. We got a great crowd here tonight, Rand.
It is a crowd. It is a good crowd. I looked down. It is full, and the stands are full. Who says we can't exist out here in rural Minnesota?
That's right, man. All the way down the ice, she'll roll.
That's our first clear on this power play. I think we applied some pressure here. We still got a minute, so let's see if we can put something together. Here's Blattner bringing it up.
Yep, just a minute 15 left in the Stars power play here. Knocks it down deep, trying to set something up. Here are the Stars. Stelmach in the corner. Yeah, I got to hold that zone here, fellas. And that's going to roll all the way back down. Fergus is going to get an opportunity to change here.
Get some fresh bodies out there.
52 seconds left in this power play, and 8 minutes left in the first period here. Playoff hockey. No score.
I'd like to see the boys set it up here a little bit. They haven't gained control. A little patience would be nice. There we go. Now. Yeah, they got to set that up a little bit more. I think they're little rushed.
Rushing it.
Yep.
Dunnick. Blattner now shot on goal.
Fergus is going to get rid of that one.
Rebound out front, but nobody there for the Stars.
We got 20 seconds here. One more last chance to rush it up here. Here's Stelmach. Wheels back.
Looks like Fergus might kill this first penalty of the night. Stelmack coming up the near side here. Boy, he's quick. Loses the puck. The Otters are going to get it out of the zone. Right underneath us.
Well, they killed that one off. Now they're going to have a 2-on-0.
2-on-0. Oh, and the shot goes wide. Nice pass by Fergus Falls, but
Stars got caught on a bad change right there, and fortunately Fergus didn't click. So, we'll take that puck luck on that one, but that was close.
That was very close. A great pass there by Fergus on the 2-on-0.
Yeah, you don't like to see that. I think you're going to see some adjustments here after that one. That's you don't want to give away that first goal that easy, and that definitely could have been a difference maker.
74 viewers and counting, my man.
I hear there's some grandparents and things down in some warmer parts of the country. Arizona, for one. Shout out to Bert Stanley if he's out there. I was over at Chris's place before the game, and hope you're enjoying the weather and got some golf in today, Bert.
Yeah, now he can watch his grandson play a little hockey tonight here.
Yeah,
this zone.
What the Painesville channel here has done wonders for our Bulldog Athletics for the viewers who aren't around all the time.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great. I like to, shout out to the community ed department and Matt for what a great job he's done.
Yeah, Matty does a great job. I just show up and talk. I love it. That's what I do, maybe.
I'm sure the pay's really good too, right?
Yeah, it's great. Max gets me a free water at the school.
Well, hey,
that's what I get, so that's all right.
Yeah, you know a little about water too, is what I understand.
That's right, my man. Losing it, trying to go up in front there. 6:06 left here in this first period. Fergus Falls spent a lot of time in our zone tonight.
I think Fergus is going to be happy to see the low-scoring game here. They've kind of taken control a little bit here in the last few minutes. After the power play, the Stars got to regroup, so we'll get it going here.
This is Bullard. Almost came off his skates, but he stays up strong. He's a big kid, Bullard.
You can just see it in his game. He's
nice.
He's very physical. Here we go. Looks like got a 2-on-1 going here.
Dunnick looking for Stanley. Behind him. Now goes to Stanley. Stanley behind.
Nice
backhand. Look at Dunnick out in front.
That was a nice chance by the Stars, but just didn't get a chance to get good wood on that one.
Off the skate. There's a block for Fergus. Back in from Howard.
Howard dumps it deep, and we need a little forecheck going, boys, and we'll be okay.
Out on top. That's Bullard going to chase this one down.
Waved off the icing on there. They feel Abe could have played that one. Well,
Howard lost that puck. Going to go out of the zone.
Yeah, that popped out of there, so we're going to get a chance here to regroup. Howard sends it up ice there, and Pulsford just dumps it to center. They're going to jam it back. So they're looking to get our D tired here the way it looks. And
look at this.
They got another turnover deep. So I think they're executing their game plan.
They are much better than the Stars right now. There's a nice kick out there, get it out of the zone.
Nice hustle by Pulsifer there.
It is Pulsifer, yep, all over him.
It's a nice shift by number 9. He's working hard. Keep working and get your breaks. And
Rutledge is out there with him, yep. And 16, that's Blattner.
Dumped in again. Yeah, Fergus's forecheck is working pretty good against the Stars here. We need to look to break it out here, take our time, and get that puck out of the zone.
I've been impressed with Fergus.
Oh, there's that bad hop. We had that bite us this year too against.
That's not a home cooking carom there.
I had that happen against Hutchinson this year. I still lose sleep over that one.
I can tell.
Same hop.
Shiro almost gets it in on goal. Brought back down. That's number 2. That is Sawada. Across the ice. They cannot get it out of the zone.
We're struggling a little bit here. We need to get some puck possession and then get it deep. There we go. Now we got to work.
Grady Olson Jr. out of New London Spicer dumps it in.
This third line, they got to get out there and grind and give that 1 and 2 a rest and keep the puck deep, and then let the 1 and 2 do their work. There, Dunnick took a check there. I don't know about that icing call. I'm not a fan always of the stripes, but that was close. I think they could have waved that one off.
Yep. They will give them the icing. It'll be a face-off in the Stars zone with 3:15 left in this first period. No score. It's hanging looked good in goal. Had probably, 4 or 5 shots on him so far?
4 or 5 shots.
We haven't really kept track of that because we're keeping our hands in our pockets because it's a little chilly up here.
I got to applaud Drew because they're not solid shots. They're kind of tricky shots, and he's been doing quite well handling that. There's a hit from Howard there at center ice.
Howard put a nice hit on him. Ethan Howard, senior from McCory. Stanley.
I know I wouldn't want to get hit by them, Lee.
No. Back in, this is a Bullard. All the way down.
We got 2:44 here left in the first period. I should have kept track of shots on goal because I think it's pretty even. First, the Stars had a good flurry, and now I wonder if Fergus isn't taking the lead in shots here.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Knocked down there by Stelmach. Can't get it out of the zone. Wraps it around the end boards. Howard trying to get it out, battling down there behind Tangen, behind the net. We've got 2:10 left in this first period. Shot kicked away by Stelmach off his skate. And it's going to...
We got another icing here.
All the way down, that is icing.
Nice pressure again by the Otters. I was up in Fergus here for our section semi-final game, and there's a good tradition up there in Fergus.
Yes.
You don't realize it, but looking at their trophy cases, there's some pretty old sweaters in there. It was pretty cool to see that.
Right. Yeah, they usually have they've had a great program, both boys and girls, so
they have a nice
matchup.
Nice facilities.
Mm-hmm.
The Stars win it and control it here. Trying to get it out across ice in the center. That's not the place I want to tell my kids to put it. They're a little dangerous.
Shot whistles wide past Tangen's left shoulder. Still trying to kick it out.
We just can't get a handle of it here in the last few minutes. So we got a minute and a half left. Hopefully get a 0-0 or maybe get a breakaway and keep it even at the break.
I think we'd be happy with 0-0 after this first period if you're a Stars fan. Coming up the near side, still can't get it out. Steps in front, and he got a shot here for a goal. Shot whiffed on it. He whiffed on it. He had an opportunity there.
I think the Stars got a little lucky there.
Yes, we did.
I think he whiffed on it. Fergus is applying the pressure here. You get that last minute and you get a flurry, and that's when a lot of goals come, and they're difference makers. You hate to give them up in a minute, but that's when you see a lot of them go.
This is Dunnick in the corner. Still can't get it out. Goes across the crease as Tangen lets it go, and now finally the Stars.
50 seconds here. They waved off the icing. That's going to help us a little bit.
Dunnick gets down there.
Dunnick kept it deep. We got a hustle here.
Stanley trying to get that stick back. That was getting held. Dunnick now getting checked from the backside. They're going to keep it in. Shot on goal. Whistles wide for the Stars. That was number 24. That was Abe Bullard.
Looks like we're going to get a face-off here with 30 seconds. Let's see if the Stars can pump one in here. Coach maybe run something special off the face-off and hopefully get a quick shot.
Yeah, Dunnick out there. He's just huge.
Refs are kind of conversing here to see where the puck's at, and they're talking about taking it out of the zone. I don't know.
Take it out of the zone, aren't they? Yep.
Might be the right call. It might have been shot by the Stars, and there was no tip on it. So it could have went either way, but we'll take it, and we'll see if we can get it deep here and get a shot.
30 seconds left in the first period here from Coronas Civic Arena. Right on the blue line, going to stay in the zone. And here come the Otters looking to center it here. 30 seconds left. Shot. Oh!
We got to get to those loose pucks. We're kind of standing here, and we got 13 seconds left on the clock.
Left in this first period. Looking to center it right on top of Tangen. Oh!
We got.
Wow! I don't know if Tangen had that covered up.
He called a penalty on the Stars. It was loose, and I'm surprised he blew that because I don't know if it was the right call there, but. So we're going to finish up here with 8 seconds. Fergus on the power play. We can kill this off and then get fresh legs and kill it off in the second period.
You give that to Dunnick with the trip.
Is that Dunnick?
Yep. I think he said 1-3. So, 8.5 seconds left in the first. We're going to have to kill this penalty going into the second period.
Oh, there's a shot.
Shot on goal just wide. That was number 23, Ethan Howard, for tripping. And that'll end the first period.
Well,
We're going to try to get Alex Niokas, one of the assistant coaches, up here in between periods and talk to him about it. Assess that first period. I don't know if Alex will come up now or he'll come up when they come out of the locker room. We shall see. Entertaining first period, Rand?
Yeah, it was. We came out like we had to. I thought we just didn't capitalize on our opportunities, and then it seemed like after the penalty, we didn't get many shots on goal if we got any.
Right. I don't know if we had any shots on goal after that penalty.
And then Fergus kind of stepped it up, and they dominated the rest of the period. So, I think Stars will regroup. We're, like you pointed out earlier, Lee, we're happy to go in 0-0.
Yeah, and that we're going to have to kill that minute 50 penalty here to start the second period. We're going to take a little break here. All right. And we'll be back before the second period begins. All right, we're back here for second period action. No score after one, Rand, my man.
No score after one. Shots on goal. We had Fergus Falls had 9 and the Stars had 7. I think the majority of those shots came right away in the first.
Yeah, it got a little hectic early, and I'm sure glad that you're up here with us in this crow's nest. A little perspective on the hockey here with my main man, Rand. It helps having him up here. Matty Ice, of course, our director, and Fate No More. I think she went to get some hot chocolate or something. We're doing all right, though. We're going to make it. As the Zamboni is done, both teams are back on the ice. About ready to go get them. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Fergus has that 1 minute and 50-second power play. Stars are going to have to kill here as we are about to get going.
We got Stelmach, Bullard, Stanley, and looks like Baumgartner out there to start out the period for the kill.
Baumgartner, another one of those Corey kids that was on that football team, right?
Yeah, I just heard he committed to a college here to play some football over in River Falls, Wisconsin, maybe.
Oh, awesome.
So congratulations to see that from one of the Stars players out there, 3-sport athletes. That's great.
That's awesome. Great to hear. I love that when the kids continue on in the sport. Trying to get it out of our own zone, and we finally do. That is Bullard, I believe, that kicked it down. Matty Ice is doing double duty here as Fate No More isn't back from her break.
She might have quit, guys. It might be too cold up here. Heck with you guys.
Stanley with the steal here. Oh, and he gets poked away.
With the pick up here.
Shot
just
wide.
Fired it wide.
Nice looking shot, though.
It's kind of nifty there by Stanley to drop it back for Stelly to take a shot.
Deep in the zone, Bullard. Can't clear it. From the blue line.
Fergus gaining control here, set it up a little bit. That's what I'd like to see the Stars to do on their power play.
Yep.
We kind of were in a hurry.
You're right, buddy. Outside the circle now. Look,
no centers. No one was home. That's a good thing.
Nicely done.
That could be a little interference there, I think. But,
I saw that too.
Stripes aren't calling it. Letting that one go.
Yeah, I think Stanley had the opportunity there. Get that puck. It's going to be cleared away again now. 26 seconds left in the Otter power play.
Nice hustle by Stelmach there for the turnover. Walks out in front.
Shot.
Oh, what an opportunity. Nice hustle by Stelmach.
Yes, that was a great, he didn't get a lot on the shot, Rand.
He did a little change-up action, but the goalie stood his ground. You said that's a 9th grader in there, right, Lee?
Yes, that is Ben Swanson, a freshman.
That's great. Looks like they'll be setting goal here for a few years to come with a 9th grader starting in there.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the football, when you get like a sophomore quarterback. Of course, Max had a couple of those for the last 10 years. Where you get them for 3 years, and the goalie 3, 4, 5 years, you got to love that.
Yeah, it definitely solidifies your team a little bit when you got that back there. Exactly. And they get better and better as they get older.
Right. 7 seconds left in the
stumble here. Brady Olson getting it deep there.
And the Stars kill that penalty. Back is Rutledge on the ice.
Not ready. Got knocked off the puck, but he's a big kid too.
Yes, he is.
Looking to center here. Gets it out to Sawada. Keeping it deep. Like you're getting some puck possession here. That's kind of nice from that third line. Keeping it deep.
Ladner down there. See, you can look at the kids' sweater and you know who they are.
It's kind of funny. You see how the kids skate and you kind of recognize it.
Sure.
I stopped looking at numbers here because I can tell who they are if I watch how they skate. If I start doing numbers, I start thinking about my group.
There is Fate No More is back.
Hey, she came back.
I wasn't sure she was coming back. It looks like she got some pizza for us. Nope, she's putting that on the floor. She's going to keep that. Some hot chocolate. Oh, Fate No More. She's got it going on. Nicely done.
Nice job, Faith. She's been doing all the different sports for the Bulldog channel here. That's awesome.
She's done a great job.
It's nice to see the kids getting involved in this and contributing to their futures.
Yes, it is fun. Fun having all the kids come up for basketball, volleyball, football, everything.
Turnover at the blue line. You got to grab that one. Oh no! Here's a 2-on-1. Nice hustle by Stelmach getting back there.
Gets it out of there. Yes, indeed. That was a 2-on-1 break there for the Otters. Stanley trying to poke it out of there. Can't quite get it. Oh, he's got it.
That puck out, boys. There you go.
Back down into the zone here. as they regroup the Stars now. Dunnick kicks it out of the zone, but the Otters drop it right back in. Teggy picks it up behind the net.
Zaire ahead there to Stanley, and Tanner just going to dump it deep and go to work here.
Comes Dunnick. Stanley can't quite get to it as it rolls over to the other side of the rink, and the Stars putting a little pressure on here.
It's good to see the forecheck working out.
Yep. Stanley.
Nice job, Stanley. Stay on that one.
Oh, they do clear it. Center ice now. That is Blattner. Look at Blattner work. Here comes Blattner.
Nice.
Shot right on goal.
Nice effort there by Blake, picking it up at loose ice up in center and stepping in and taking a shot.
Blattner, a senior from McCrory. 25 games played. He's got 5 goals, 21 points. Fortunate enough to get some stats from the head coach. Always appreciative of that.
Blake's sister played on the River Lakes girls team this year, and a fine defenseman, and she's going to be something here in the next few years. She's a pretty talented kid, and as you can see, Blake's pretty good too.
Yeah, he is. All the way down the ice as we're chasing it there is Pulsifer. He gets to a Pulsifer now, trying to center it.
Whelan keeping it deep to Rutledge. Baumgartner keeping it deep. Stars are doing a nice job down there. They just got to put something together, keep someone high in that slot, and get a couple shots.
There you go.
We're chasing the puck a little bit too much. I'd like to see someone stay high in that slot.
There's another
nice hit by Pulsifer, but as he relaxes, he gets popped from the back too. Pretty physical game at times.
As the student section starts to get into it, there's a shot on goal. Ooh.
Blattner ends up on his back after that shot too.
Baumgartner centered in by Blattner.
Blattner keeping it deep. That was a nice shift by Blattner.
Yes, it was.
Otters keeping it deep. Here comes Abe Bullard controlling the puck. Abe just does what he can to get it out. They got the hand up in the air. I think they're going to bring that one all the way back.
Yep, that's going to be icing here. As it looks like Baumgartner going to take his shift off. He had a nice shift also.
That's kind of a smart play there by
Bullard.
By Bullard. You know, they had the third line out there, and Fergus must have had their top out there, and Abe felt, let's just get rid of it and let's live for the next face-off.
Right.
So good play by Abe.
You got Stolly back in there along with Stanley right in front here, and this is.
Here goes Tanner. He dumps Tanner. Stanley keeping it deep. Oh, they're going to call that one. I don't know. He was right there. That's getting pretty picky to call that on a nice. I don't know. I'm right here on that line. I don't know about that call.
Hey, hockey coaches never agree with the referee's call.
Not happy with the refs all the time. I guess it just comes with the territory.
Don't you guys know these? You guys say their last names, don't you?
Yeah, you try to say hi to them before the game and try to keep your emotions in check, but it's such a passionate game that doesn't happen.
Oh, Stanley, that's going to be a penalty, huh?
Oh, there we go. We're going to see a little power play action by the Stars. Stanley's chirping it up a little bit, kind of like that. A little salt in the wound here, and best thing you do is laugh and skate away. So, see what happens on this one. Fergus, I don't know what they're talking about. Just interference. There's not much more to call on that, boys.
That's what I would think, right?
Stars are going to take it deep here to the right of that freshman goaltender. He's done a nice job, and we'll see if we can control the puck and get some shots on net.
Yes. 2-minute minor for roughing.
They called it roughing. I guess it could have went either way.
Yeah, he knew it right away. He went right to the box. So, an opportunity here for the Stars. We can win this face-off.
We got Blattner on the draw, Tanner Stanley out there, and Dunnick, and Fergus pops it out. Stelmach's out at the point, and then we got Howard back retrieving the puck. We got a little urgency there, boys. We can't just watch that puck. We got to go.
Right. Blattner
turned it over
off of Dunnick's skate. Stick. Here's Dunnick now in the circle. On the net, looking to center. There's Stanley. Stanley now.
Good shot. I don't know. I think that hits Tanner on that. It wasn't a block. I think Tanner was going for the screen, and it clipped him pretty good.
Exactly. This is Blattner. Shot on goal. Wide.
Whistles through the crease there a little bit.
Stanley now.
Control.
Yeah, let's set it up here, boys, and get a good shot here.
Here we go.
There we go.
Quick wrister by Blattner right on goal. Nice save.
Down low. This is Stanley. Back out on top. Shot on goal through the traffic. Right off of that freshman goaltender.
Dunnick went for the tip there. I think he got a piece of it, but I think the goalie deflected it wide. Another shot by Blattner.
Up and over the net. Dunnick.
We got 45 seconds here left on the kill.
This is Stanley.
I like the possession here, Lee. Keep moving the puck around. There's another shot by Blake. Tanner behind the net. Howard back to Stanley.
Stanley in the circle, back to Howard.
24 seconds left on the kill. And Fergus is going to get it out of there.
Yeah.
I do like the puck movement. We just got to get some shots here on goal. Well, they call that one offsides.
12 seconds left in this one-man advantage for the Stars. Face-off will be outside the Stars zone here. Just under 10 minutes left in the second period. Must be getting warm up here. Rand's starting to shed some clothes. I don't know about that. Our heater's still going nicely over there in the corner. I like it. Thank you so much for everybody that's joining us tonight on our stream. Looking to get us a playoff win here. First time 92 listeners and watchers. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. First ever home playoff game, hosting a playoff game in the Stars' history.
Fergus gains control again after that power play attempt by the Stars. You know, it's kind of what happened here in the last period. So I think the boys got to regroup here and get those kids that are back out there off that top penalty kill and get them back out here and get settled in and move the puck around a little bit.
Yeah, and that shot right at Tangen. No interference in front of him, so he was able to grab that. Nicely done. Talking to the coaches before the game, they said probably the highlight of the year was beating the number 3 seed in the section, Little Falls.
Yeah, that was a big night. I don't remember the stats of it. I think Drew played in net that night, and I think it was a 1-0 game maybe, if my memory serves me right. And I think Drew took a pile of shots, and I think about that time he solidified that number 1 spot as a goalie. So I could be wrong on that, Lee, but I know that's about the time Drew started coming around.
Yeah, because there's two really good goalies, both juniors on this squad.
Yeah. Mr. Venable, I can't think of his first name. Josh Venable. I've watched him too. Had a chance to help him with the goalies on Monday nights when we coached. And you know, 2 very good goalies. Yep. Fundamentally, Josh he's a machine in there. So if something would happen where he'd have to start, I don't think there's any letdown with either of those 2. Fergus is applying the pressure here again. So Blattner's kind of got control. We'll hopefully get it out.
Still can't get it out. Fanned on a little bit there and back down deep. Here come the Otters. Shot on goal. Tangen kicks it back out along that near board.
I think Pulsford is just going to send it out here. We can get a different line out there. That nice pressure by the Otters. You know, what's kind of nice here, and all the hockey people out there, you probably know this, but if you don't, hosting a section game is huge, or hosting any games if you're the home, you get to have the last change, so you get to match the other team's line. So it is a big advantage to be at home.
That's right.
That's why that seating is all important. Huge. So
got a text here from Ronnie Fuchs. Drew Tangen is the next Donnie Beaupre. Remember Donnie?
Donnie, number 33.
Yes.
Yeah, I love those days of the North Stars in the green and gold. That's when I started watching on Channel 9. Pretty fuzzy TV, but I watched hockey all the time.
I hear you, my man. I shot out a tweet before the game. I said we might talk about that nice run in 1991 that the North Stars had. I'm telling you.
That was sweet. I remember some college days on that with the parties and stuff. That was some good times.
Yes, indeed.
But we still don't have a Stanley Cup sitting down in St. Paul or Minneapolis.
We got to get the North Stars back. so. 7:40 left in the second period.
Still 0-0.
The Otters continue to put the pressure on. There's a shot on goal. Tangen whistles it wide. Centered out in front. Tangen gloves it.
That puck's still loose in there, and they blew it dead, but, good effort. I got to give Fergus some credit here. They kill off those penalties, and they bounce back and put the pressure on.
Got a shout out here, Jacob Bertram. You and Rand sound great. The Bertram family is watching from a restaurant in Fort Myers.
Well, that's not fair.
That isn't fair. That must be just south of Lake Coronas, too.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Nicely done. Thanks, Jacob and family. Here we go now. Trying to get it out of that zone.
Oh, there's a hook. They didn't call that one.
Here we go.
Over to Shirel. Shirel's going to get that one, attempt to get that one deep here, and doing a nice job, that third line.
Yeah, Shirel, Olsen. Good mark. Got a radio man from Fergus Falls next to us, and he's having some issues. So we're trying to follow the puck and help him at the same time here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
And the Stars clear it. And now we get a change here.
We got Rutledge, Bullard out there. We got Baumgartner.
Baumgartner, big kid. Him and Dunnick, boy, they're just big boys out there on the ice. This is Baumgartner off the wall, but he cannot clear it. And now it's cleared back. Stars will chase it down behind the net of that freshman goaltender who's looked good. Tangen's looked good in goal. It's been a great matchup here.
It's a nice escape move there by the Fergus Falls defenseman there to get the puck out. Stars regrouping here at center, looking at the Rutledge. Ruddy's going to try to get it in here deep, take a shot right on net. Gloved at eye level, easy save there for the netminder from Fergus Falls.
So the winner of this game, we already heard over the PA that St. Cloud Cathedral, the number one seed in this section, of course, they beat, I believe it was Prairie Center.
Yeah, it sounds like the number one seed playing the lower seed there. That would probably make sense.
So St. Cloud Cathedral awaits the winner of this game, and that'll be Saturday. I believe at the MAC.
At the MAC at their place.
Yep. St. Cloud Cathedral, perennial hockey great around these parts.
Yeah, they put it together and they do a nice job up there. They get a lot of good kids that go to Cathedral to play hockey.
Yep. So now Fergus now trying to get it out of their own zone as the Stars are really going to not much 3-on-3 now. Now we're back to full here. Oh, try center it. Nobody home.
Well, that popped loose there in that slot. I was kind of worried.
It was wide open there in the slot. This is Dunnick. And Baumgartner off the glass. That was.
Call that icing, and we'll get it back there and regroup here, catch their breath. We got 5 minutes here, 5:03 remaining here in the second period. Still knotted at 0-0.
Now on the ice is Colton Baumgartner. Looks like number 8. That is Rutledge coming on the ice along with Pulsiver.
I still would like to see some cleaner breakouts and some puck control and get someone high in that slot. I think that'll make the difference if we get it down there.
They did have a nice power play there. They did pass the puck around well. Just didn't get as many shots on goal as we would like on that power play.
Fergus doing a nice job of holding it in once again. Save there by Tangen.
Having trouble getting it out of their zone. Behind the net now. And here comes
Nifty
Stars.
Move by Baumgartner. Just gets it deep. They wave that icing off. Good hustle by Pulsifer there on the forecheck.
Right back into the zone. Nice little check there. Was that Rutledge or that was Pulsifer?
Still would like to see that student section get a little fired up. They're pretty quiet over there. It's full, but they're pretty quiet.
They got to get her going. Icing. Now, ran back in the day, NHL, I don't know for college. If icing called. If you would hustle down there as a team that threw the puck in that zone, if you got there before,
you could wave it off.
You could wave it off right now.
Right.
And now today's game, there's none of that.
They changed a little bit. It's still a ref's call, but they do it for safety reasons, of course. You hate to see a kid go in there and get hurt severely, so that's the main reason.
Yep, I get it.
But it did change a little bit here from the back in the day, like you said, when we used to watch the hockey.
That one's going to whistle wide of the net. Behind the net, this is Stanley. Now back out. This is number 24. Trying to center it to Stalneck. Can't get it to him. Kicked out. Back into the zone now. That's Dunnick going to chase it down. All the way across to Stanley. Stanley want to go up top. Oh!
Looking at 4 minutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a penalty.
They call that one too. That's good. We're going to get another chance here. Tang into the bench. We're going to try to get an extra skater out there. We got Blattner out there.
See what happens here if we can get a goal before this. Oh, nobody home on the centering
ref blows
pass.
it. Why did he blow that one? I don't understand.
I was just going to ask you
I don't understand.
Maybe he was afraid he was going to forget who he called the penalty on.
Yeah.
So, the Stars.
Well, we're going to get another shot here at the power play. We'll reload here. Fergus has done a nice job so far. Let's see if we can get a couple more shots on net. I got a good feeling on this one, Lee. We've had a couple shots here, and 3 minutes, 47 seconds left here in the period.
Yeah.
2-minute man advantage. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, that the last power play, we moved the puck around really nice, controlled it, didn't get too many shots on goal. Let's see what happens this time.
All right, we got the student section trying to get something going here. I sent them a little message. We'll see if that gets them going.
Good. Get them going. I'm not sure what the hold up here is. Officials talking. 3:41. They got to reset the clock to 3:40. 3:31, I think they're going to run the clock down. Oh, Fade No More got me in the picture. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't know you want to be on the camera that much.
You do not want to see that. Faith
All right,
knows.
so they got the clock set at 3:31 here. Looks like we're ready to roll.
Faith, you know I got a face for radio. Never put me on camera again. Don't do that to me. Here we go now.
It's kind of tough to see down there in the corner from up here, so we're all squatting and looking.
Nice block there by Fergus Falls. This is hustling after, picked up here by the Stars. And a lazy little pass there.
Yeah, it was a nice block there by Fergus. And when you see that, I was going to say, there's usually an interference or something that happens after the play, and there it was. Well, that killed that power play. We're going to see some 4-on-4 hockey.
Yep.
I think that's what they're doing here. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think so too. I think it was.
I can't see. They're right underneath us. I think Delmont. Yep. Tripping. Yeah, he lost possession of that puck, and after their Fergus man went after it, they had to bring him down to save a breakaway. So you see that a lot.
And yeah, like you said, it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey here. It's going to open up the ice here. Have an opportunity. Both teams here on 4-on-4 now for the next minute and a half. Shot on goal wide of the net.
Some traffic in front there. All right, boys, don't give them any life here. We just got to play your game. Cliche that is, but play your game.
Always. Here we go now.
Got icing on that one, so we'll bring it back down here in the Stars' end. Looks like we got Blattner, Dunnick, and then the defensemen are Baumgartner and Howard there. That's a pretty stout lineup.
Yeah, it is.
About a 20-second difference in the power or in the penalties here. So Fergus will have a little bit of time here. There's 2 minutes 42 seconds left in the period.
I thought maybe that was offsides. Here we go. Down deep. Back behind the net. That's Dunnick. Gets it out in front.
Right through the crease.
Ooh.
That was closer than I think than Fergus wanted it to be. I didn't think he was going to get a quality shot there. I don't think anybody did, but it ended up right in front of the net.
And on that backhand, Dunnick actually did get a good shot on there. Still no score. 2:27 left in this period.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest crowds I've seen here at River Lakes watching.
Okay, that's awesome.
It is pretty fun to see that.
That's great. Love to see it. battling down here in the corner.
They're going to call it. I don't know. That Blake's a strong kid, so I think he didn't realize he could take him down that easy. So we're going to see Blattner go to the box. It's going to be a 4-on-3, and they're going to have a 5-on-3 advantage here for about 20 seconds in 46 seconds. So
the Stars are kill some penalty minutes here.
Definitely on their heels here. So this reminds me of our game that we had the other night. I looked over and I had 3 of my kids in the box, and I was like, what are we going to do? So
you got Stanley Buller. Here's a slap shot, goes wide. Looks like Tane got a leg on it.
Got a little piece of it there.
Nice. Stanley. 24 is Buller. And Baumgartner on the ice for the Stars here on this 4-on-3.
Yeah, let's try it. Go for it.
Engine deep. Oh, yes.
I send it the length of the ice again. There's 19 seconds left on that Fergus penalty. Minute 45 left in the period.
We'll see what happens here.
See if the boys can kill this 2-man advantage coming up for about 25 seconds, you're thinking?
Yeah, I think that's pretty close.
Slap shot high. That hit the pipe?
I think it hit the top of the pipe and went out of play. Everyone froze there. I was kind of scared for a moment.
Right.
You see a goalie freeze like that, and it looks like it goes over his shoulder, but fortunately it left the ring.
Hit the crossbar there?
Yeah, hit the crossbar and shot high.
Wow. So a minute 32 left in this second period. 1 second left on the power play. 25 seconds. It will be 24 seconds left for the men advantage for the Otters.
They'll go 5-on-3. Crucial point in the game here for the Stars.
Absolutely. This is huge here. Got to clear this puck. Nice. Nicely done.
Well, that'll take care. They got 17, 16, 15 seconds left for the 2-man advantage for the Otters.
And that was Howard who cleared that puck for the Stars. Let's do it one more time, boys, here.
Nice hit there by Baumgartner.
Baumgartner takes him right off.
That'll take care of that penalty. Now we got to go 5-on-4.
For 50 seconds.
And a minute left in the period.
All right, here we go. Boy, this should be huge if the Stars can kill this penalty here. Getting some confidence going into that third period. Under a minute left now. Nice stop there for the... Oh, and right in front of that. Was that Stolly?
It's a nice grab there at center ice. They got to get back here a little bit.
Nice pass. Gonna try to feed it in the front. Nice stop there by Tangen.
That was pretty close. Stelly kind of let it off his stick there, and the puck slid in the slot, and an excellent opportunity there by the Otters, and Tangen puts the glove on it. Yes. So, a little closer, too close for comfort on that one.
Yeah, 18 seconds left in the power play, 35 seconds left in the period.
A big 30 seconds here for the Stars. They got to clear this, clean it up, and go into that locker room 0-0. So that's, I think that's what's on the minds here of the coaches and the players. So we'll see what happens.
Great kill so far.
All right, they threw out the centerman there.
I don't know what has happened here, but they're back on the air.
Puck's at neutral zone. We got 27 seconds, and we should have a chance to clear it here. Nice play by the Fergus forecheck, and they turn it over. We got a 3-on-1 chance for the Stars.
Shot on line.
Well, we had a chance there, and you hate to second guess Logan. He saw what he thought had a shot, and probably was going for that far pad for the rebound. And that goalie's pretty good. He gathered it all in there and didn't give up a rebound.
There was no rebound opportunity at all for the Stars there.
You hate to second guess Logan because he had 2 other guys on the wing there, but he elected to take the shot, and it was still free. You can't doubt that kid. He's a good hockey player.
Yeah, and take the shot. Yeah.
All right.
14.9 left in this period. Win the face-off behind the net. Dunnick in the corner fighting.
Got 6 seconds.
Boy, this is
probably going to do it here
for the Stars here. Under 3 seconds, under 2, and that's going to do it for the second period. Boy, I got to tell you, that's got to be a confidence builder for the Stars.
Boy, they killed that off. You can 0-0 going into the third. It's going to be some pretty exciting action here. I was going to keep track of shots that period, and I didn't do that, but we'll get that when we get back here. But
I think you should visit with Alex here. If I grab Alex, he said
sure.
he'd come up.
Yep.
You guys can visit a little bit here. Matty Ice, I'm going to run down and get Alex in between periods here. We'll get a little conversation with him real quick.
I'll step aside. All right, we're between periods here with Alex Nailkus, one of the assistants with River Lake Stars. From up here, Coach, it looked like a pretty even period here. What are your thoughts?
Well, obviously we wouldn't like to be in this position right now, but it is playoff hockey. I mean, we knew it was going to be a tight game coming in. We haven't changed anything this whole entire year. We really stress just playing simple hockey, moving our feet, winning blue lines, getting shots, getting the puck deep. If we do that, I think we have a really good chance of winning this third period here.
Yeah, and I think it shows. The kids are comfortable playing with each other. You got people that are healthy. I've noticed that.
Definitely.
I think watching it, I think Fergus is trying to keep the pucks deep and wear you guys out a little bit. Is that what you're feeling out there?
Yeah. They're we got to give them credit. They're a good team. They got the 5th seed. We beat them twice this year, but I mean, give them credit. I mean, they're getting pucks deep on us. They're battling out there. So.
What I've noticed, they are battling deep and they're getting some puck chances in the front. And I think Drew's doing a nice job keeping the guys in the game. Is there a little more, like you say, they're the 5th seed, we're the 4th seed. That can go either way, on that vote. But are you surprised at the puck possession that they have had in our zone, or is this kind of what you expected?
It doesn't help when we take a couple penalties there. That makes it tough on the guys. But luckily, we kill those off, and third period should be much better. Going back to what you talked about, Drew Tang in there, he's a great goaltender, and he's really proved himself this year. And having him back there gives us a lot of confidence. So when they do come at us strong, we're able to get the puck out of the zone and make those little plays.
There was that weird bounce in that first period off that stanchion. They dumped it in deep and it popped right out in front. And I kind of joked around that happened to us. But, those are things like that are a goaltender's nightmare. But, fortunately nothing happened on that. But like you said, he's very athletic. He keeps you in the games. And I think that's why he got the call tonight.
Definitely. Yep.
We talked a little bit earlier about the other goaltender, Josh, and I think that there's no clear one or two in your two goaltenders you got this year. They're both pretty solid.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, we've had the luxury of having two really great goaltenders, and when it came down to the end of the season here, we really just had to look at the statistics, and Drew is in the top of Class A, in save percentage and goals against average, and the statistics don't lie, but that's such a luxury to have those two guys.
It is, and it's definitely fun to see that. In our program out here, you've been through the program, you represented it well when you played, and it's fun to see the River Lakes name behind some of those rankings that are out there, and
exactly.
And it just shows how the communities have come together and the time that's been put in, that we are getting some recognition at River Lakes. So it's kind of fun. Looking forward here to the third period. What would you say is going to take for River Lakes here to make it happen?
We really can't change our game plan. Like I said, the kids probably get sick of us stressing just simple hockey. Getting the pucks deep, playing our game, winning the blue lines, not giving up any big mistakes or big plays, and I think we'll be just fine.
You know, and I think just a shout out here to wrap things up here, and I'll let you go. But you know, the seniors are out there. You got some solid seniors standing back there at defense. You got some seniors on the forefront. As the forwards, I think one of those guys are going to step up here in the third and keep the season extended. That's my gut feeling, and I'm assuming that's what you're feeling now. So yeah, well, thanks for taking time here. I know you want to get back down there and get to the kids, and wish you luck here and live to play another game. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, thank you very much, and congrats on a great season, man.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks for all the support with the boys over there. You know, it's a hockey family. People don't realize that between the boys and the girls, and they do follow each other. So it's pretty fun. So thank you, appreciate that.
right, we're back up here in the Crow's Nest. Getting ready for that final period of hockey. Still no score in this first round of Section 6A hockey playoffs as the Stars take to the ice.
This is going to be an exciting one here. You know, who wants to extend the season? You know, it's such a lot of emotions. You got seniors who might be done after this. There's just so much going on in the players' heads. The coaches want to keep going. Exactly. You know, it's playoff hockey. You know, everyone says there's nothing like playoff hockey, and there's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah, it should be a great final 17 minutes here. Stars killing those penalties, Rand, at the end of that second period was
big.
Huge.
That's big. You know, hopefully they carry that momentum here and keep Fergus off the board. Again, you know, is it going to end a one-goal game? It might. You know,
right.
So this next goal is all important. We'll see what happens. I think, you know, we just got to keep getting the puck to the net, crash the net a little bit harder, and I think we'll be fine. That goalie's pretty solid. He doesn't give many rebounds. I give him a lot of credit for a freshman out there.
You know, that's a great point. There hasn't been many rebounds out in front for either team to try to get a quick goal, you know, a scrappy goal like that as our officials are coming out.
Yeah, it's going to take what they call one of them dirty goals, Lee.
Yep.
I think that's what it's going to take, so we'll see what happens here. The team that's willing to crash the net and take liberties is going to end up with that point, so we'll see what happens.
You know, once the season's over and stuff, Rand, for those that are watching, maybe for the first time or maybe don't know about our arena up here, this ice comes out in a few months, right?
Yeah, they take the ice out here. Association's going to be in here for a while yet, but they'll pull the ice. They'll dry it up here, and we'll close the doors, and then you know,
so
it'll be nice.
Where will the kids go for the summer? Will they do some hockey in the summer?
Yeah, they'll train up at in St. Cloud. There's a nice facility up there. Some go down to the cities and train and do things. I know Alexandria has some programs going. I was talking to one of the parents here before the game, so there's opportunities for the kids to go play. And you know, unfortunately here at where we're at in central Minnesota, you got to drive an hour, so it just, you know, the figures to keep the ice in the summer are crazy high, and you can't sell enough ice to justify it.
Right. It's not like, you know, you want to go shoot hoops in the summer to stay.
Yeah, you just go in the backyard and do that. Yeah, it's just a lot different. You know, and we're a baseball community here too, and a lot of those kids are focusing on their baseball stuff in the summer, and you know, that's, I give them, you know, we better get back in the game here a little bit here. That's a nice
Bullard with a hit.
Bullard laid him out. That's got the fans going a little bit back there. That's what we're talking about.
Section going there. Nice hit.
They're on their feet now back there. Maybe that's what we need. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, student section's realizing now it's a third period of a no-score playoff game here. Center ice. Otters trying to get it in. Kick back out.
Ruddy dumps it deep here, and he's going to go chase after that one, and we'll get a line change. Get some fresh kids out there. Looks like the second line's out here. You got Blake Blattner out there with Dylan Pulsifer and Nick Rutledge. I think you'll see Rutledge jump off here. Here's a rush by the D, dumping it deep. We got to go to work now, guys.
Yep. And it's going to be covered up by that freshman goalie.
I think you're going to see a lot of covers anytime there's an opportunity for the goalies to stop play here and kind of regroup. I think you're going to see that here in the third.
Is that kind of common in a game like this?
It kind of calms it and lets the coach kind of get the kids regrouped here and go, and you know, hopefully your centerman's going to win it over your other one, and it's kind of what the mentality is on that.
Right out in front.
A little pressure here by the Stars.
Opportunity there.
Keep that in, Joel. Keep that in and dump it deep. Now we got to go to work.
All the way down the corner there. Faith No More doing a good job of that camera. It's a little different for Faith too. A lot of back and forth here.
I saw Faith eating a cold piece of pizza. It's not like what she's used to, I'm sure, at the games.
That's a little different for us up here, but we're making it work. It's a lot of fun up here. Interesting to do different sports.
Stars keeping it deep. They're doing a nice job so far this period. You know, you want to see it deep and hope not to give up that breakaway. So I think, you know, you got to play with aggressiveness, but yeah, you still got to be conservative with that D side of it.
Right. Fergus going to let it sit back there now.
No, there's a turnover here. And
yeah, Dunnick could not corral that out in front.
Nice save again by Tangen.
This is Dunnick now.
Kind of an awkward shot again.
Stanley trying to corral it down there. Fergus a little bit quicker. Keeping it in the zone though. Just sitting there outside the circle, and now here comes Fergus. Gonna dump it in.
Gonna dump it in and chase that one, and Puck still loose on the side. Here comes Stelmach.
Stelmach with a nice little break there with the puck.
Nice rush.
Look at that. Shot right on goal. Oh, and a rebound out in front.
Where is it? There it is, still loose. Kind of a tricky shot there that Stelmach put on there. The goalie dropped it. He hasn't done that all game. There's one out in the front.
Again.
Still loose.
Boy, just what we're talking about.
We got a little
not
pressure
many
here.
rebounds, and we've had a couple opportunities here. Nice block there at the point.
Stars got to keep working here and keep it in. Their guards down a little bit. It's kind of a nice way to keep it in there by Swatas. And Tanner dumps it deep, and we're going to go chase. Swata keeps it deep, back out to the point. Swata takes a shot. Deflected.
In the air, deflected, yes.
I think you're going to see Fergus try to just ice it and get it deep and get a change, and they did, and it hits the roof. That should be a center ice face-off or deep here. We'll see what they decide. Yeah, they're going to bring it back into the zone, so that's... I think that's going to be the Stars' advantage. They do get a change. You got Pulsifer, Blattner, and Rutledge on the ice. The defensemen are Savada and Baumgartner.
Baumgartner here right in front of us. The Otters win. They face up, down in their own zone, behind the net. Nice hit there.
Breakout attempt by Fergus. They're just going to dump it, and Savada kicked it free.
Yeah, he
Fergus
did.
in control. Little drop pass. Nice save by King.
Nice save by Drew there. Tried to go top shelf and cannot clear the zone. Again out in front. A lot of traffic. It's that Blattner that clears it.
Controls it and keeps it out. Nice play by Blake. Headman up there to Rutledge. Rutledge is going to chase a little bit. Apply a little bit of pressure here.
And back down. It's that Bullard there. Corralling it. Going to clear the zone.
I'd like to see the Stars keep applying the pressure that they had. They had some chances and they keep it rolling.
It's that Bjerke.
Bjerke, yeah.
Bjerke on the ice. So number 5, yep.
Real great family from the London area. You know, it's kind of, you talk to different towns and stuff there, Lee. They, volleyball, they play against each other. They play a little baseball against each other, but in the wintertime, they all play together.
Yeah,
so it's pretty unique.
Yeah, it is. It's very unique. And that's Shiro
Stars are
down
keeping
there.
it deep
Yeah.
here. Number 3 line, keep battling.
Yes, they are.
Kind of stuck in their feet a little bit. Shiro looks strong back there.
Yes, he does. 12:22 left in this game. Oh, and that's going to be out of the zone there.
Wildly there. All right, stick with it, boys. Get it deep and change. Said that a lot this year.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. There is a change for the Stars now at the 12-minute mark.
Yeah, the time just keeps clicking, and it's going to get crunch time here. It already kind of is the way it looks. A little more physicality, a little more.
Yeah, you can
tell.
More
urgency in the game.
Yep, they're a little more urgent here behind the net. Look at the center in it. It's a nice hit back there. I can't tell. Right in center.
Savada takes the hit there, but puck shoots free.
Another opportunity goes through the crease.
Fergus is buzzing a little bit here, Lee.
Fanned on that shot, and they're going to. It is going to clear it. Good, good, good.
Fergus isn't going to go away, that's for sure.
No, they're playing well. Great game. Again, the Stars won both regular season meetings, 7-3 and 4-1, I believe.
So there's a centering attempt there for Tanner for the breakaway. The puck just rolls free. There's no icing. Fergus will break it out. A little help there from the ref to slow things down. And there's a pick from Stelmach.
Stelmach, look
to the middle. Ow!
Oh. He had Pulsifer.
That was nice. It was close.
He had
a goal like that's what's going to make the difference, and that was almost it. I was ready to throw my hands up there, Lee.
I thought we were going to get one there, my man.
All right, Fergus on the change. We're kind of regrouping here, breaking the puck out. Pulsifer's having a nice game.
Yes,
he's a strong skater and some contact, and he's doing, stepping up. Beginning of the year, I think, he's learning the game, and you can tell he's the end of his, I think he's a junior, end of his junior season. He's looking like he's settled in nicely.
Yeah, he's a junior from New London Spicer.
Sam Zier behind the puck playing there.
Nice
knocks Fergus off the puck. There you go, Sam. Nice play by Pulsifer. A pretty high hit there by the Fergus player, but I think I think Balsford's dished out his share tonight too. That's why they're going after him.
Yeah.
So there's a nice rush here by Baumgartner, taking the puck up the far side. Just dumps it deep, and he's going to change.
Pretty physical tonight.
Yeah, he likes that game, and you got to have a player out there to do that. As long as they don't put you in a bad situation, it's okay.
Yep, here comes Howard and Dunnick back on the ice for the Stars. This one's going to go all the way back to Abe Bullard.
Abe circles back there, gets it over to Howard. Howard back over to Blattner. Blattner with a move at center. They're letting them play a little bit. There's stuff that that'd be called in the regular season, but they're letting a little bit go here, which they should. The ref doesn't want to make a crucial point here in this type of a game.
This is the opportunity for him to choke on that whistle a little bit.
Yep. As long as it's not too flagrant or cause injury, I think you're going to see a little more. Yep. A little more heads turned a little by the refs.
I think they should in this situation.
Yep, I agree. Boy, it's kind of one way and then the other way, isn't it, Lee?
Right, it is. They're just playing well. Boys are playing hard. Oh, there's a bad pass by Dunnick.
Turnover. Jump on that one.
Opportunity, and Stanley's going to clear this one.
Good job by Tanner to control the puck there, not panic, and just get it out to center ice and live for another face-off.
And a shot right on goal. Tangen grabs that. Yeah, Dunnick was trying to clear it. Didn't get a lot of the puck, and the Otters had an opportunity there, and Stanley kicked it out.
Yeah, calmly. That's what you like to see from another junior there that's nearing the end of his senior. I like to call them guys, almost seniors. So nice job by Tanner. They pretty much are seniors. Yeah, they are. And we got 117 viewers right now. Thank you so much for joining us here at Corona's Civic Arena. Kicked all the way down here. No score. It's going to be icing. 8:24 left in this third period. Like the Stars got Shirel out there. Brady Olson, another senior from New London out there. Number 5, who's number 5 for the Stars?
Number 5 is Bennett Bjork.
Bennett Bjerke's out there,
Yep.
One of the Bjerke boys. Oh, there's a shot wide.
Junior from New London, Spicer.
Good hustle there, loses an edge, but pops right up, puts the pressure back on.
This one's going to slide.
Are they going to call this one ice? No, they wave that one off.
Sawada back there.
Sawada, you're going to see some quick feet here. Oh, there's that
one might have been called.
It's hard to overlook a slash when a kid loses a stick. I don't know.
I thought so too there, but
they let him play.
Yeah.
Well, just hope it doesn't go the other way and they call it. As long as it's both ways, it's fair.
And Bullard back on the ice and Pulsifer back on the ice for the Stars. This is Bullard from the point.
Ooh, tip.
Yes, it was, and it's going to go behind the net. Here come the Otters. They got a 2-on-1 here, break for the Otters.
Oh.
Nice. Bullard laid out, redirected that puck.
Just enough so that Otter didn't get a stick on it, and then Bullard lays a lick on it behind the net.
Bullard didn't move.
Nice defensive play there by Bullard 2 times. He got in the way of the pass, and then he knocked the guy down.
Yep, and there was a nice kick there by Ethan Howard. Keep it out of the zone, but here they come again, and oh boy.
Another physical hit by the Stars.
There's no call there. Ethan Howard just took him down and no call.
It's pretty physical play. I think in the first period you would have saw the arm go up on that one. But
I agree with you.
They are letting them go here. 6 minutes and 53 seconds.
Stanley back on the ice for the Stars. He gets the pass all the way down. No help behind Stanley as the Otters clear to center ice.
Stars keeping it deep here and going to chase. Puck comes out loose.
Ooh. Almost a huge mistake by that freshman there. I thought he was going to glove it. Lets it go, and here they come again. 6.5 minutes left.
Another hit by Blattner there.
That was Blattner.
Neutral ice, yeah. Nice. Blattner, nice solid check.
Yep. And
Blattner pushes it free. No one's home. There's a slap shot save by Tangen.
Tangen, great save again. Goes through.
Another look.
Whew. And that's going to clear.
That was a nice rush by the Otters. Stars got to regroup here, kind of get their bearings.
Yep.
Sawada controlling the puck. Over to Stelmach. Back to Howard.
Howard having issues.
Howard
now
dumped it up
the
the
center.
ice.
Yep. This is Dunnick now. Oh, he can't keep it in the zone. Now he's just going to turn around and fling it back down inside there. 5:42 left in this third period. Great block there. Boy, the kids are playing hard on both ends.
Oh, careful on that one, Drew. Nice job.
Tang and gloves it.
Calmly.
He did. Great hockey game here. No score, and you can just feel the tension starting to build.
Here, right? It definitely is.
Right?
There's fans are all on their kind of intently watching, hoping that their team doesn't make a mistake. It's like I tell the kids when I'm out there, hockey is a game of mistakes. You just don't want to make that mistake to give the other team an edge.
That's right. I see Robert Holmquist, a senior from New London Spicer, out on the ice too now for
getting some fresh legs out there. I think is what Coach Johnson's doing, and we can add off. I think on that one, Otter player laying on his back.
Yep. Yeah, number 36, Robert Holmquist, senior, New London Spicer, played in 21 games, got 6 total points for the Stars, and like you were saying, probably some fresh legs. Now we're getting a new change here.
Yeah, Robert, he kind of brings a lot of energy out there. I haven't seen him out there on a regular shift, but it's nice to see him get out there right there. He put a player on their back, and he's gained a face-off here, so that's what... You know, it's a team game. You got to find your role at this time of the year.
Yep.
And I think Roberts understood that, and he did what he had to do during his shift.
This is Bullard. Back down behind the net for the Otters now, controlling it.
I've liked the chances that Pulsifer has been giving the kids here. He's had a real nice hockey game. There he takes a shot on net, and
Pulsifer
once again, no rebound by that freshman.
Dylan Pulsifer, only a junior from the London Spicer, and he's played well tonight. Bullard's had a nice game. They've all had a nice game. A lot of fun here. 4:37 left in regulation. They keep it in. Do the Stars. Are we going to get overtime?
Battling over there and sending it around, and Howard's going to keep that in and keep it deep, I think.
Yep, he keeps it, Howard, now.
Nice handling. He's moving to his backside and takes a shot high.
Shot goes wide.
You can tell the adrenaline's still flowing there for Mr. Howard. He had a clean shot, but he sent it high. What do we got here?
What do we got there?
The hand pass? Hand pass. So that's, as I say, they ain't going to call a penalty now, are they? Kind of stopped the action
left
for nothing.
Here. In regulation, I say that because we could go into overtime, and you know what that means, Faith? That means we're making big money because we're on overtime pay.
Overtime.
Time and a half.
In free hockey.
That means 3 pieces of pizza after the game instead of just 1.
Good work there by Baumgartner.
Was that Baumgartner down there?
Tanner Stanley at the line. There we go. Looks like we're going to get a chip out here. We got
Stanley.
Stars going to keep it deep and go to work.
Stanley chasing after it down there on the end boards. Can't corral it. Nice pass.
Sawada stepping up here. Drop pass. Puck is still loose.
There.
Still loose.
And right on top.
Still loose.
Wow.
Boy, it's tough to see where that puck was.
Yeah, Dunnick was down there. And
I think Drew had an eye on it the whole time. He didn't even flinch. He just kind of held his ground and did a nice job. Down to less than 3.5 minutes in the hockey game.
3:22 and counting here. That's Dunnick.
Dunnick's going to work here with a little poke check.
Nicely done.
Center to the front, and it pops to the slot. Nothing. Nice job. Is that Holmquist back out there looking for more energy from the senior? And then they iced it.
Holmquist.
Boy, that was a nice opportunity by the Stars.
Yeah.
We would have filled in that high slot a little bit and got the shot. We had an opportunity there. Nice job for Holmquist to step up there. So
yes, indeedy.
We got 3:01 left here in the third, Lee.
No score. As Bullard heading over to the bench here.
Yeah, it's fun to look around and see all the fans here. A lot of familiar faces growing up in the hockey community.
Sure.
And, it's a great group of friends, family, and hoping they get to play another game.
Yeah, and it's great to have this home playoff game, first one in the history of the boys program here, hosting a playoff game, and we're hoping.
Nice reverse there by Howard. He's going to bring it up here. We got looks like a 4-on-3 possibility. Takes it, drops it back for Holmquist. Holmquist seeing the ice a little bit here in the third. Standing tall. He's no small drink of water either. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
There's a shot. Tipped wide. Blattner going after in the corner.
Blattner keeps it alive. That's Dunick. That's behind the net.
Behind.
Trying to center it. Can't do it. It's loose in the corner. Let's see who's going to bring it out here.
Keep it deep there, boys. And there's going to be an ice by Fergus Falls. Well, that's good. We got them on their heels a little bit.
2:07 left in regulation.
Give Coach Johnson a chance to get out here as number 1, I'm guessing. And 2 minutes left. We'll see how things go here. Each team has one timeout with one of the coaches may use it or may not. Do you keep it in your pocket or not?
Right. You're right. The number 1 line is out there now for the Stars. Let's see if they can win this. They do.
We're going to try to keep it deep here and then go to work again. We've had our chances in the slot. There it is. He's standing free. Nice job.
You are
All
right.
Let's regroup here. I think the Stars are kind of seeing some opportunities to keep it in the slot.
They had an opportunity there in the slot.
I think we keep it deep. We're winning that puck race.
Yep.
All right, we got to step up here. All right, that's out of the ice, out of the playing surface, so we'll get a face-off. But, we're getting our chances down there. Dunick's working free, and if they keep sliding it up, I think we're going to get an opportunity. They've got it figured out. They're winning that puck battle.
1:44 left in regulation here.
Coach Johnson's coming out here with Blattner, Holmquist, and Bierke. Defense is Swada and Baumgartner. Stars win the face-off.
That one go out.
It must have popped out on the bench there. We're going to see another face-off here.
Yeah, like you said, we're going to see a timeout here before regulation ends. We shall see as this one's going to be face-off is going to come in the Stars zone here. See if we can win this. Blattner. Way down in the corner, can't see much. And here we go.
34. Here we got a 3-on-2 break.
3-on-2.
Nice. Nice
drop
try
pass
there for a drop. All right, we got to dig in our heels here.
Stars trying to keep it in that Otter zone. They cannot.
Nice job by Holmquist again.
Holmquist playing well. His limited minutes that he's getting.
Down to a minute 12.
12 left.
Tangen controls the puck here. Stars just got to break it out, get it to neutral ice, and get it deep.
It's deflected off, and Otter stays in the zone.
Get it deep here and get a change. They're going to get number 1 back out here with another chance.
Yep, here we go.
We have Bullard, Stanley are coming off the bench.
Dunick is in now.
We're down to 50 seconds here in regulation.
And Bullard.
Nice job by Bullard.
Puck there.
Hold your ground, boys.
Yep. Here we go. Come on. Shot on goal. Deflected out in front.
Funny tip there.
35
by the
seconds.
Otters.
Again out in front. Tangen gets a glove on it. Goes wide. Out in front. Stanley picks it up.
We're going to have a little breakaway here. We got 24 seconds.
22 seconds and counting here. Center ice. Here come the Otters.
We got to step up here, Abe. Attaboy. Get it out. Get it out. That should have been a penalty, but they're not going to call that.
No, with just seconds remaining. 7 seconds remaining here in this third period. Now down to 4. And ladies
that's
and gentlemen,
going to do it.
We're going to go into overtime
Free
here.
hockey. That's my favorite there, Lee.
And it's
free hockey.
Fitting. The first ever home playoff game for the Stars, and we are going into overtime.
Boy,
so set us up here in overtime. What do we got? 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
I think we're going to run 8 minutes. I think that's what they do in regulation. They could do a little bit different in the high school leagues. I think we're trying to figure out here if we do a resurface. I don't think we're going to do a resurface. I think we're just going to get a little 2-3 minute break here,
Sure.
2 minute break, and then we're going to roll. They got the clock clicking at 2 minutes. Right now, if I'm standing on that bench, I'm just telling my boys, hey, keep it deep here. We've had our chances in the slot. You work hard and get it out front and don't give up that odd man rush, and I think we'll be okay. Rely on Drew. He's been doing a great job standing in the nets, and he got his back, boys. Now let's get it deep and let's see if we can pound one in.
And, you mentioned that Robert Holmquist, not a lot of minutes tonight, but in that third period, he had some real quality minutes for the Stars coming off that bench. Probably just some fresh legs for him.
Exactly. That was nice. It's good to recognize that by Coach Johnson there. As a coach, you always second guess what you do. I'll be the first to admit that, but I think right there showed there's no second guessing on that call. What he did for Robert.
133 of people. 137. Holy smokes!
They're finding out it's overtime.
Yeah, it's going around the state right now. 139 and counting. Oh my goodness! And now the student section up. do that during the game, right?
Yeah, they were going a little bit there, but they needed to do it continuously. So I think the goalies are going to switch. So I think the Otters goalie will be right down there in that student section. I remember when I was at St. Cloud State, Craig Dahl, he always made sure that student section was pretty rowdy on the opposing team's goalie.
Yeah, and you're right. There he goes. That freshman, Swanson, going in goal.
Yeah, there they go.
And they're getting on him. Yep, they're letting them know. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, and he turns around.
Yeah.
Got a little rabbit ears. He acknowledges them.
I don't know. Karma comes around on stuff like that. I don't know if I'd be taunting the crowd here in the visiting stadium, but maybe he knows something we don't, Lee. Right. I don't know.
Here we go, the number 1 line for the Stars.
Next goal wins.
Yes, here we go. Tangen in goal over there for the Stars.
Boy, they're ready to go here. They didn't even let the clock run out. If I'm coaching, I tell my kids to sit on the bench here, be last to that face-off circle, and let's go play. But the boys are ready to go.
So here we go. Going to set the clock. 8 minutes. Mr. Official says we're ready to rock and/or roll.
Here we go.
And the Otters win the draw here at center ice. Drop it in.
I tell the kids on the bench, I said, these sometimes don't last long, so let's just get the puck out, get it out of our zone, and if it doesn't last long, let's make it last in our favor not long.
Exactly.
Stelly bringing it in. A chance off the side of the cage. Dumps it in here. Now Dunnick, let's see if we can get that slot.
Nobody home on the other side of Stanley chases it down.
Tanner's rubbing him off the puck here. We'll see if we just go with 2 lines here in overtime. We'll see what we're going to do.
Stanley controls the puck. Getting harassed on the end boards. Now back out by the blue line.
Baumgartner keeping it deep there to Stanley. Stanley controls the puck. Fergus is kind of standing watching. It's kind of in the Stars' favor a little bit here. Now we got to get back and play some D. Stars keep it deep. Fergus gets a change. Trying to get spring a man free. Here comes Stelmach. He's going to take a shot. He's going to wrap around.
We didn't center it.
Nothing yet. Oh, he sends it through the slot.
Right through. Boy, if we could have just got a little tip there.
That goalie was way out of place. He could have shared the puck a little bit and maybe had an opportunity. But again, you can't doubt a kid like that. He's our top point scorer,
Right. Yeah, he
knows what he's doing. So
34 points on the year.
They're gonna let that go. Yeah, that's icing. There we go. All right.
6:32 left here in overtime.
Stars have a chance to catch their breath here with the puck deep. We got Blattner out there, and we got Blattner,
Bullard, Holmquist.
Okay, they left, and then Berkey's out there.
Berkey.
So we're going with our number 2 line. Fergus is rolling with their. I think they're on their number 2 line too. So coaches are matching up here with each other. You'll probably see a lot of that. Like I said earlier, it's an advantage to be the home team in this situation.
The Otters now. Oh, nice
nifty move here. The puck squirts through. Boy, again, Tangen very calm, collective, and just watches the puck go right to his glove. So it's kind of, I don't want to jinx him, but he's looked like he's pretty confident right now.
He does.
That's famous last words. I shouldn't have said that.
His dad's going to kill you.
Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Stars win the draw. Here goes Blattner, 2-on-1. Tries to chip it free. Nice play by the Fergus team. Little scrum here. I can't see what's going on.
Bjerke and Blattner down there really going to town. Bullard right below us.
All right, keep the puck deep here, boys. All right, they'll send it out of play back in, so we'll have a face-off to the right of the Fergus goalie. Oh, the refs where are they going to put this one? Puck goes over the red line, and they bring it into the Stars, into the neutral zone.
Okay, yep. Yeah, we'll be in the neutral zone here. What do we got? Just under 6 minutes left here in this overtime game from Painesville. The Stars and the Otters.
Puck's free.
Fighting for it. That is Stolly.
Stelly's done a nice job here. You can see his skills are definitely coming to the surface here in this period. So we'll see what happens here. I'd love to have players like that on your team.
Yep. Shot on goal. Kick saved by Tangen. Otters
with an awkward opportunity, and Tangen kicks it away. Nice block there, I think, by Sawada. Sawada sent it deep. Well, they're going to call icing on there.
Sawada did get the block there down here, though. Nicely done. As it looks like Stelly's going off.
5:20 here, 5:21.
Bullard to Blattner coming on. Holmquist. That is Bjerke, Griffin Bjerke, senior, from New London Spicer Schools.
Fergus kind of got a mixed up line coming right now. They must be getting some fresh legs out there as well.
Loose puck
loose in front of the zone.
Oh, Tangen grabs it with that glove. That was a loose puck out front.
Well, you've heard it before, them cat-like reflexes of a goalie, and that it showed right there with Drew.
5:12 left here.
Every face-off so important at this time.
Indeed. Behind the net, Holmquist.
Oh, you got to get that out, Robert.
Cannot clear it. Yeah, he's got to get it out.
Nice job there. Colton, attaboy.
Up. That's Bjerke. Trying to control it, loses it behind the net, but he fights for it.
Puck's free.
Out in front
Fergus
now.
trying to break, and they lose it right in front, but they gain control. They're just going to get it deep. They got the hard forecheck. Tangen stops it behind. Abe's clearing it there. Another bad bounce off those hometown boards.
Yes, it was. It landed right out in the circle. Gave Fergus Falls an opportunity to grab that puck.
Get it out there, Abe.
Bullard can't clear it.
Blattner, he's got strong with the puck. He'll do a nice job to get it out, and does.
He does. Back to center ice. Poke check there by Blattner. Nicely.
Come on, Robert.
Holmquist trying to corral it, and this is Dunnick going to chase down the puck.
Dunnick kind of motioning for him to get to that slot. There it is. Pick it up by Sawada. Takes a shot. Still free.
Loose in front. Oh,
all right. Fergus iced it. Nice chances. That's what it's going to take. You know, you got to just go those little rushes, and one of those are going to go in.
Yep.
That was a nice job by Dunnick going in deep, chasing the puck, dumped it out in the slot. Sawada jumped off the bench, took a shot, got a weird deflection, and, we had a good chance here.
Yeah, we did, and I see Painesville Press his own Mike Jacobson up in the stands over there taking some
Yeah,
pictures.
what a great job he does for our community,
yes,
and keeps that paper rolling.
Yes, he does. Does a fabulous job. Let's win this face-off and put one in, boys. This is going to get cleared. Here come the Otters now. Tangen leaves it for, that is Stolly.
Nice job to Dunnick. Stelmach, get it deep there. Nice slide across.
Yes.
Tanner.
Stanley.
Still loose.
Fans on it, still loose. Stanley gets a shot, goes through the crease. Dunnick with an opportunity, can't go home with it. Stars control it. Shot. Blocked out front.
3:20 left.
Still controlling the puck are the Stars. In the corner, we can't see.
Stelly brings it out.
Stelly.
You're looking for that slot again.
Nice puck work
take a
by
shot.
Stelly. Shot.
Deflected
Loose
in front.
Take
Sawada slams shot. He scored! Sawada with the slap shot in the top shelf.
He ends it.
Wow. That was fun.
Unbelievable.
That's what it took, that flurry at the end by Joel, and this is the time of the game you look at that other team's goalie and he's holding his head down. He's got nothing to hold his head down. He's played a fantastic game, but
he really did. It was a great hockey game.
You could just feel the momentum there in that last 2 minutes of that period. The Stars kept it deep. They battled and had some chances.
Yeah,
and then they buried it. So that was awesome.
Only a sophomore from Rocori.
Well, Stars did what they had to do tonight to win, and that's what it takes.
That is awesome. Unbelievable hockey here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We sure do appreciate you tuning in tonight as the boys are getting up to center ice here to shake hands like they always do. 155 viewers right now, Rand. Rand, I want to thank you so much for coming up here. And
hey, I had a blast. This was fun.
This is a great hockey game. At the 3:01 mark of overtime, the Stars will move on to face St. Cloud Cathedral at the MAC
And that's
on Saturday.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
Is that going to be an evening game? Probably. I would guess it's going to be an evening game. You know, the Stars are going to have their work cut out with them. The Cathedral is state champions, I believe, last year.
Yep.
They reloaded. They're as tough as ever. But hockey, anything can happen. I know that the cards are stacked against the Stars, but we'll go give it an effort. If Drew can play a game and keep the Stars in it, and last minute or two of the game and sneak one, you never know.
That's right.
You never know. You got to believe.
And it's great to see him get this win at home, hosting their first ever playoff game to get that W. So I think we're going to call
All
it a
right.
night
Well,
here
thanks,
from
guys.
here.
Thanks for having me. I
Rand,
really
thank
appreciate
you so
it.
much.
Yeah,
I
it was fun.
appreciate it. Matty Ice, Faith No More. I'm Lee Schlaper. We're going to sign off here.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good job.
Great job, my man. Wow. That was awesome.
They won.
Thank you so much.
That was good.
Really appreciate it. Wow.
Thanks, Rand.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was good.
Awesome. Good job, Faith. Wow. What a game.
Catch up here.
What do we have? 141, 150, 155?
155?
Let's check out 515 playback.
See you guys.
137. And then 158. 158.
That's awesome.